Okay, I've updated Action. I've restarted because it was then crashing Kentucky Route Zero. Hopefully, everything works now. We'll have to see, won't we? Meanwhile, let's see if we can get on with playing this game, shall we? Hopefully nothing goes wrong this time. Okay, that's someone by the window. Do I know these people? I don't know if I do. 83 and sunny now. Looks like it's gonna get up to about 101 by late afternoon in Louisville and 103 in E-Town. Not a cloud in sight, so get out those parasols. Ha ha! Major incident just ahead of the Bardstown exit. So if you're headed to work on 31, you are late, my friend. Ha ha! Sugar? Oh, Lisette from Lisette's Antiques. I see. Just a little. I forgot how you take your coffee. I'm tired. I didn't sleep well. I heard you yelling. Bad dreams? We were up on a roof, Ira and I. And Charlie. Eating a light supper. I was drinking sweet tea. Charlie was reading. We were surrounded by other houses, closely packed. Huge sidewalks. It must have been a... What's that word? A subdivision? I mean, I'd say suburb, but close enough. That's it, I'm sure. Below us, a group of people were gathered, standing quietly. A man was reading from a book. I asked Ira about the weather. Would it rain on Tuesday, or would the sun set? Something like that. He wouldn't answer me. Charlie stood up, and Ira told him to watch his step. Then I remembered. I woke up before I could stop him. Charlie was alone on that roof. I guess he was. He was so bright. His teacher said... What was the word? Apt? That's it. How could I forget? He didn't listen. He listened. He just didn't hear what you wanted him to. Charlie always had thoughts somewhere else, and he was fitting your words together with whatever else he was focused on. Like, what do you... Okay, Lisette, you're starting to annoy me. You don't finish any sentence, you just trail off. Like a collage. Yes, that's the word. Well, we have a mail order delivery today. Might be a long drive. I hope the truck can hold up. That truck will outlive us all. I hope you're right. I'm glad you'll keep it. Ira would have wanted you to have it. It's been running since Charlie was born. Ira took me to the hospital in that truck. So did you, once. Your knee. My new knee. Plastic. It'll be like a souvenir. So, long drive? They say they couldn't come in person. Maybe just a shut-in. I don't recognise the address. The order is all... I'm sure we can fill it. Yeah, I've already said that Conway's retiring, haven't I? Guess that'll be the last. I guess it will be. The last act of Lisette's Antiques. Oh, what's the word? I'm tempted by either, but I think finale would be more polite. Maybe. No, that's not the word. I just need to think a bit. More coffee or something. Or I've had too much. It's getting harder. It is. She's losing it. Yes, it is. What are those boxes you set in the hallway? Oh dear. Those are your clothes. You packed them yesterday. Of course. Cora should be here soon. Will you wait with me? I should get that delivery out. I know, it's just... What if I don't recognise her? Yeah, fine. Sure, Liz. I'll wait with you. There's your traffic and weather on the 5s. That's every 10 minutes. Brought to you by the Consolidated Power Company. Stick around for Old Kentucky Home with Kate, helping you turn your humble home into a mansion. After this. Huh. New character? Not really a fan. I quite like the people in the bar more. Spooky Skeleton! Talking of the bar. I didn't forget about Spooky Skeleton. Wait, so Spooky Skeleton was me? That's not very good, is it? Why is my leg radioactive now? But that's only if you make a late payment on a follow-up visit. I think everything went well enough here that you'll only want to bill for... Oh, he's awake. How do you feel, old man? All fixed up? Truman says you might be a bit misty coming out of it, so... I was dreaming. That's unlikely. Neuropnol TM is quite powerful. In fact, many patients report a sensation of lost time. Do you feel like you've lost time? I guess so. It's been about 2 hours. What have you been doing? We watched TV for a while. Then Dr. Truman showed me some of the terms of this bill. It's kind of... You'll want to look over it yourself, I think. How about that leg? How's your leg feeling? Yes. Yeah, that's the important part. Conway shifts his leg a bit in the chair, testing it. Well? This isn't my leg. Not your... Of course it's your leg. It doesn't feel like it belongs to me anymore. I haven't encountered this reaction before, but it's not totally unheard of. I read a paper about something like this last year. It can happen for a lot of reasons. Neurological, physiological, social. I'm sure it won't persist in your case. Your thoughts and feelings are probably still a little nebulous from the neuropnol TM. That's totally normal. It'll pass. I wouldn't recommend driving for at least another hour or two regardless. Conway stares remotely at his leg. Let's talk about a few things you should be aware of. Recovery, rehabilitation, and side effects. How long am I going to be recovering? Well, at your age, I want to be clear. You should expect lingering effects of the injury for more or less the rest of your life. Don't immerse it fully in water. Avoid extremes of temperature. I'd stay away from dusty roads and mountain lines as much as possible. Mountain lines? Good advice in any context. Yeah, I suppose so. Best thing you can do is keep it clean and free of debris. What do I clean it with? Only clean your leg with a soft cloth, moistened water, or isopropyl alcohol. Yeah, a little wash down with some isopropyl alcohol, that's normal. I know it is used in medicine, but to regularly clean your leg, that can't be right, can it? You'll definitely want to avoid abrasive agents like detergents or other solvents. I've never heard of an injury like that. So, do you have any questions? Anything about the bill that didn't make sense? I don't mean to rush you, but I have an early fishing trip. Yeah, come on Shannon, tell him about the payment plan in the bill. Ah, yeah. That's one of the, atypical clauses. I don't really have any control over the bill, now that the Consolidated Power Company bought my employer. They handle everything. So it all runs through your electricity bill now. You can pay it back in full on your next billing cycle, or you can get an energy credit payment plan. You'd have to call Consolidated for more detail about that. I don't really understand how it works. Something about generating electricity to send back into the grid. Oh, and one more thing. Don't be alarmed if you experience any side effects of the neuropnol, TM. Typically, we see daydreaming, déjà vu, pensiveness, fugue states, irregular perception of time. About 15% of patients report a generalized sensation of lateness. Nothing to be alarmed about. Just keep it in mind. Thanks for your help. Julian's outside. We can head back to your truck. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. I've got a spooky skeleton, radioactive leg. Act 3, Scene 1. Museum of Dwellings. Oh no, we're not going back to that noisy museum again, are we? Hopefully it's not raining anymore. It was loud as fuck. Let's talk to Shannon. How are the drugs treating you? I don't like to take medicine that turns my leg into a spooky skeleton. Nah, it's good for you. He's a doctor, right? I'm not convinced. I know what you mean, though. My folks had a peculiar relationship with medicine. We almost never had a regular doctor or health insurance or anything like that. Our immigration stuff was a mess for most of my childhood, so we only qualified for state programs in small patches before something or other would get contested. And we learned to just pile on dentist appointments and stuff in those short windows. That was a long sentence, wasn't it? If a cat got infected or her migraines were too much to handle, Mum would talk to so-and-so and who knew so-and-so, usually another minor, and end up with some pills. And instead of medical advice, every pill came with gossipy anecdotal warnings and superstitions, like all this lore that came with it. Like magic, dangerous, mysterious. That doesn't sound very good, does it? Ever run into any problems? Sure, yeah. Stuff would be expired or mislabeled. Mum was allergic to penicillin, as it turned out. That was scary. And one time, in high school, we forgot these pills to help her focus. She was so smart, but always going off in different directions. Mind racing. Like 5 conversations going on in her head at once, and you're lucky if even one of them is with someone in the room. You know. Yeah. So she had these pills, and they seemed to help. I was struggling in school too, failing my history class. She offered to share the pills. Sounds dangerous. Yeah, they seemed pretty harmless at first. I guess that's why I kept going with it. One day I was sitting on my bed. My notebook was open next to me on top of a textbook, and I was holding a pen in my hand. I remembered this moment from several years before. It came up so suddenly with such precision I couldn't put it out of my mind. I felt I had to stay with it until I'd recalled the whole thing perfectly. It was just a tiny nothing moment. My mum patching up the side of a birdcage, winding some spare wire around the frame to reinforce it. I was fixated on that image and that sound. The cage kind of bending and twanging as she worked on it, wrapping and knotting, scraping copper against paint like bowing a rubber violin with a railroad tie. I don't know what that means. My parents came back from a triple shift and found me still sitting there on the edge of the bed, pen in hand, delirious with thirst. Patching that birdcage with a 1,000-yard stare. Let's have some Homer exposition. Come on, Homer. You get some rest back there? I don't feel much rested myself. We'll get a break. Maybe tomorrow, huh? Bird. Can I talk to the big bird? I cannot. Ezra, stop chasing me, I don't like it. But yeah, the other conversation I could have had with Homer was about the rain having stopped, and I am glad that it did. Okay. I guess it's time to go. So, what's the plan there? What's the plan here? Head back to zero, I guess. I hope these are the right files. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're what Lula was asking for. It was kind of a mess in that storage facility. How did we get back there, though? The entrance at the farmhouse was gone. Let's ask at the gas station if he knows another route. Sure, okay, worth a shot. They don't want to stay any longer. Okay, I guess the bird's just gonna follow me around, is it? Oh, great. The truck's engine sputters and dies as Conway guides it carefully off the road next to a fallen tree. Well, that's super. Things aren't going well. Act 3, Scene 2. A tree. I guess we look at the truck then. Nothing to be done? Can you take a look at it? I guess I could poke around in there, but I don't know a damn thing about engines. Wait. Is this why you always leave your truck running? Lisette's is up on a hill, so I get the picture. Anyway, do you know this area? Anyone around here that could give us a hand? I think I did drive past here yesterday. I drove past here yesterday. Oh? What were you doing out here yesterday? What was I doing out here yesterday? That's what I asked you. I saw two strangers by the road. Yeah, the ones pushing a plane. Did you give them a ride or something? Oh, I didn't see them then. This is a thing I don't remember. They wanted me to, but I was in a hurry. Sure, you can't just stop and pick up anyone. Hey, we should call someone. Do you know a good towing company? Huh. I can't read the name or the number on this flyer, but it looks like a picture of a tow truck. So, it gave me 3 choices. I don't want to pick either of them, and option 3 seems to be a pick for me. Worth a shot? I'll give him a call. I hope I can get signal out here. Shannon speaks into the large brick cell phone held up to her ear. Okay, we've got a time period from that then. It's not recently. If it's a large brick cell phone, what would that be? Mid-90s? Late 80s? Hi, hello. We've got an old, I want to say diesel? Old diesel truck, just stalled out. Phone inaudible, confused. You're a towing company, right? Your flyer has a picture of a tow truck on it, open 23 hours a day. Inaudible, inquisitive. Yeah, that's why I'm calling, exactly. That's all. Inaudible, apologetic. No, it's okay. We just need to get to an auto shop and get this taken care of. Inaudible, maudlin. Is this a bad time? This is starting to annoy me. Inaudible, pragmatic. Right, yeah, thanks. Okay, Where are we? We're out off 65. Just kind of pulled up by this tree that fell over. Inaudible, specific. That's actually a pretty accurate description of it, yeah. Hanging over the power lines, just like that. Did you see it go down? Inaudible, indulgent. Okay, my pleasure. How long do you think you'll be? Distant traffic sounds. Hello? Shall we talk to Ezra? Are you bored? Are you? Yeah, most of the time. Let's play a game. I don't want to play a game. What would you like to play? We can tell the future with this little tree branch. It's pretty easy. We just break off all the little sticks on each section and count through the different things that could happen. Okay, what should we ask? It should be about you. I can't do both the counting out and the questions. What kind of job will I have next? Ezra snaps the smaller branches away, one at a time, counting out possibilities. Doctor, lawyer, taxman, driver. Driver. Okay, what else? How will I travel in the future? Ezra snaps the smaller branches away, one at a time, counting out possibilities. Motorbike, motorboat, horseback, hearse, old truck, new truck. New truck. These other branches are too bare. Don't worry about it too much. It's just a bunch of sticks. Well, thanks, Ezra. That was really fulfilling. No wonder you're bored all the time. How long do you think we'll be waiting here? I don't mind. I have a lot to think about. Weird night, huh? Stop it, Ezra. Don't indulge on Homer. I thought that was going to be Conway. Oh well. Suppose it's fine. I think they're on their way. Guess we have some time to kill. Pretty grim place to be stuck. I wonder what happened. To the tree, I mean. Maybe it was just old. You know what used to happen to old trees out in the forest? Wildfire would come through and clear them all out. It made room for the new trees. But then people built houses, and we can't have fires going all the time, so we keep putting them out. And now we have all these old trees choking out the saplings, starving the young trees for resources, just clinging on to life until snap. Then some road crew comes by and blasts a stump with dynamite. Very metaphorical for the housing market, isn't it? I think I'll take a look at that radio of yours. Maybe I can get it going again. No point just standing around. How's it looking? The leads are badly corroded, but I'm making progress. That's what I like about working on electronics. It gets easier as you go on. Or you just get used to it. Almost there. Okay, what do I do now? At least I can run well now. On my spooky skelly leg. Stopped glowing, but it's still stripped bare. Oh, okay. Why can I talk to the sky? Where are we staying tonight? I'll figure something out. Oh, these are the people that were meant to turn up at the bar and never did. Yeah, I know you will. Maybe it'd be nice to stay outside on one of these nights. Power down just enough to rest. I'll keep an eye on the stars. Be there when the birds wake up. Short circuits, capacitors popping in the morning dew. Yeah, you're right. Is the bike kind of dragging a bit tonight? We've stripped our gear down pretty bare already. This is a dramatic change of pace, isn't it, from the rest of the game? Yeah, beats hauling a couple of guitars and amps around. I look good with a guitar. It's true. I guess you think I look good standing there with an amplifier under each arm grinding my gears smooth. Just my type. Hey, yeah. Didn't you play on this record? This is Dee Dee's record. Yeah, Dee Dee. Dee Dee. That guy is out of control. We should do a set with him. Only Johnny plays the notes I like. Ah. What time is it? It's late. Harry's gonna flip out. That old man was born flipped. I just hope we can scrape up some tips. Hard enough when you get there on time. Just play that keyboard, I'll figure out the rest. I know. Okay, they're not coming to help. I think they had a dog. What is it with you and animals lately? I don't know. They have a warmth. We still have all this useless bread from the bakery gig. It's stale, but the dog won't care. Fine. Just for a minute to share some bread. You're the best. And hey, maybe if they're not busy, they can fill some seats at the gig. You know, if no one's there, Harry will try to bilk us on our feet. Let's talk to Ezra again. Was that him? That was a motorcycle. We're waiting on the tow truck. Yeah, they're too fast for a truck. I bet they're getting chased by something. Maybe they just have somewhere important to be. Definitely getting chased by something. Oh no, that was a choice, either or. Bollocks. Come feed my dog. Junebug to Johnny. Stay here. To Ezra. Careful, he's wicked with strangers. Ha, you. You're here to clear the tree? Hear that, Cricket? We better get the chainsaw out. Who'll pay to gas it up? That's a good question. These folks seem to have a certain handle on the situation. So, maybe they're contractors. Sure. Something like that. Listen, we've got 2 questions for you folks. What kind of people do you take us for? I mean, how do we strike you? Probably from space. I always said you fell from heaven, man. Otherworldly. It's unmistakable. Now, here's another question for you. Do you like music? Do you like music? This set used to sing in taverns on the weekend. Beautiful stuff. Of course you do. Okay, she cut him off. Say, you should come to our gig. What an idea. Well, we're waiting for a tow. A tow? I won't hear about it. This time of night, you'll be kicking your heels till dawn. We'll fix your truck up. Me and Johnny are a couple of regular gearheads. Why, I just put a new cylinder block in this baby over here. Oh, that's a good name. I like that. That's brilliant. The Vicious Cycle. That's what we call our bike. We call it the Vicious Cycle. I like that. Pretty tough, huh? We'll get you fixed up quick so you can come to the gig. See, we have a regular booking tonight and, well, we're running late. Very late. That's what I told him. Now, the old man who runs this venue, Harry Esperanza, is a notorious withholder. And if we don't get a few bodies in the crowd, well, he'll go penny pinching on us. Just a short set. We only have 1 song prepared. You'll come to the gig, won't you? Yeah, of course we will. Of course I will. Can you believe we almost didn't stop? Hungry, old man? I think I've got a crust in the sidecar here. But that dog of yours is such a pitiful sight. That dog of yours, shouldn't that be yours? Well, it's all said and done. We stopped. That's all that matters. Our gig's at an old tavern called the Lower Depths. It's over there by Old Charlie Morgan Highway, just east off 65. So it literally is the bar from the play, and the Harry from the play, and the people from the play. So was that even a play? We usually take a right off the interstate around the petting zoo. Johnny likes the petting zoo. I do like the petting zoo. Now, let's see about that truck of yours. I feel certain we can get it running. Helpful. That's how I'd describe that band. Helpful. And now we're being followed by a motorbike. What's this observatory? I can't look at the observatory. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! That was awful. Equus. Was that where I was going? Wait, where is Harry's? I don't know where Harry's is. Act 3, Scene 3. Equus. Oh, he's still here. That's good. Truck sounds like it's running kinda rough there. Better keep an eye on it. Oh, I like that one. We're all running a little rough these days. Well, that's you and me anyway. Closer to the finish than the start. Seems it gets a little bumpier as you go. We met a friend of yours named Lula. Yeah, we could say that, but I am genuinely interested because games does not exist. I remember that. Do you have any games on your computer? Hey, you know what? I might. My niece works nights at the hospital, and she swung by for a lunch break an hour or two ago. She's kind of a... She doesn't talk to me a whole lot, but I like her company. I heard her typing away in there. You might take a look. Oh, good. It was a multiple choice. It wasn't a either or. We met a friend of yours named Lula. Oh, yeah. I should have guessed you would. Did she say anything about me? She said you used to be lovers. Oh, well. I guess that was a long time ago. Better get going. Didn't we come to talk to him? Fuck it. Play some games. Conway taps the key, waking the computer from its reverie. Wonder if there's any new messages. Let's have a look. Message 1 is from helpdesk at rustarchives.mail. Message 2 is from accounts at consolidated mail. I think these are the old messages, aren't they? No, they're not. Requested articles. Dear Mr. Wheattree, the articles you've requested have been retrieved from storage and are ready for examination. They will be held at your convenience at our primary branch until the end of the month. You may visit us between sundown and sunrise at our night facility. We are an easy 3 gestures from the Bureau, clockwise to the anchor, counterclockwise to the whirlpool, and then briefly clockwise. Regards. Okay. Should I go there? Don't think I need to go there. From accounts at consolidated.mail. account resolution options. Urgent. Dear Equus Oils, this is an urgent automated message regarding your overdue account. Your current account status is dire. New resolution options are available to you in one of our in-person account resolution centres. To ensure your account is resolved without interruption, please visit us at your convenience. From the Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces, head clockwise for quite some time until you reach the Scarecrow. Then turn around and go back to the Bat Feeder. Turn around and it's a short clockwise drive on your right. Sincerely, your friends at the Consolidated Power Co. Okay, so I now know 2 new locations I can go should I need to. Was I meant to go to them though? Directory listing for games. Psychotherapist. Sports medicine professional 1973. Let's play psychotherapist. Loading psychotherapist. Ready? Run. I am the psychotherapist. Please describe your problems. I'm lost. Do you enjoy being lost? I don't have much to compare it to. That's quite interesting. I'd like to try an exercise now. Please, close your eyes and ask another person to read the following text aloud. Shannon, reading. It's summer. You are sitting in a very long hall on a backless stool. The seat is upholstered in fake leather, slick with condensation. You shift your weight uncomfortably. At the other end of the long hall, the ceiling fan beats out the rhythm of seconds. The air in the very long hall is still. You need a shave. You feel 3 rough whiskers curled over your upper lip. You shift your weight on the slick leather seat and exhale deeply to displace the 3 rough whiskers curled over your upper lip. The very long hall is silent, except for the ceiling fan beating out the rhythm of seconds and the noise of your breath as you exhale gently to displace the 3 rough whiskers curled over your upper lip. I don't like this. Your tongue is burned. Perhaps you drank some coffee too quickly within the last several days. Your mouth is dry, and the lights are slowly dimming. Oh, it says I'm not supposed to read this part aloud. Okay, it's over. What the fuck was that? Play Sports Medicine Professional 1973. Loading Sports Medicine Professional 1973. Ready? Run. February 1973. Status Senior. GPA 3.8. Or is that a 3.0? I'll be honest, it doesn't make a lot of difference to me because we don't grade anything like that here, and I don't know if that's good or bad. I know it's a grade point average, but I don't know if it's a good grade point average either way. Effect bored. You're bored, so hit the forest. Explore the forest. It's raining. Mud is everywhere on the wings of owls and the jowls of stray dogs. Borrowing shelter with other mammals and then waking up late, damp and cold. Waiting for the bus with other mammals. March 1973. Status hiker. GPA the same again. Effect bored. Hit the bar. It's dead tonight. Shot. The bartender has kids this weekend, which she's looking forward to. April 1973. Status hiker. GPA 3 point whatever. Effect pensive. Explore the forest again. Thick tree coverage soaks up every vapour of light pollution. The skies are uncomplicated, black and white, mumbling stars. An owl decimates the caravan of mice. May 1973. Status Spelunker. Pensive. It's time to make a decision. Graduate, hitchhike cross country, live in a tree. Well, there's no contest. If ever you consider your life choices, this is the one to take. Live in a tree. It's a good tree, strong. The branches are bare. Sleep upright. Brush teeth with dew and moss. Makes sense for once. Score, Spelunker. Okay. Well, that was... I'm lost for words. That was a thing. Can I go in your basement again? I can't go in your basement anymore. Oh, yes I can. No, I can't. Yes I can. No, I can't. Okay, so we don't go in the basement anymore. Do we talk to Junebug? We do not. We leave. They move on. Okay, I guess we're going to the zero. This is a tree that's on fire, I remember. Oh, the petting zoo. Well, Johnny likes a petting zoo. Oh, the petting zoo is closed. Johnny can fuck right off because he ain't going in the petting zoo. Wait a minute, why has he stopped following me? Am I meant to be going after him? Oh. Okay.